Hello, welcome to Stampin' by Hannah. Thank you so much for joining me today. I am so sorry, actually, about this video because this should have been my live video yesterday. And I'm hoping that I can get this up on Thursday, but I got home from work on Wednesday evening to find that my internet wasn't working at home, and I could have done it on my mobile data, but I'm just not comfortable with doing that. I'd much rather use my Wi-Fi in the house. And so I've sort of postponed this video and pre-recorded it so that you still get the card that we would have made on the live, but kind of a day late and without so much interaction. So this is the card I'm going to use kind of inspiration today. And we're using the Splendid Thoughts stamp set. I love this suite. It is in, she says, pulling out the catalogue, the July to December mini catalogue, and it's right near the back. It is the Splendid Day suite. There is some beautiful Genesis paper, the stamp set, fabulous dies, some trinkets and some really pretty ribbon as well, some soft seafoam seam binding that's beautiful. But today I thought we'd just use the stamps. And actually on here I've used the die, but I'm not going to use that die today. I'm literally just going to use the stamp set. And I have also I have already die cut the tag, which is from the TaylorMade Tags dies. I absolutely love these, can't get enough. They're just fabulous. You get two different kinds or different shapes of tag in the pack, but they've both got stitched edges. And we know that if there's one thing I'm really a fan of, it's stitched edges. Actually, on that note, one of the things that I have done this week is a massive order, because I haven't ordered anything Stampin' Up for ages and ages. And one of the things I've ordered is these stylish shapes dies. Now these, like this order came in this afternoon, and it's still got the cellophane on it. I am so excited for these, really. Oh, I was so upset when they retired the stitched shapes dies, as we know, because I tried to use them. I do use them, I still use them on cards that I'm not sending, the cards I'm sending. But these are stitched, and they're stitched inside and outside, which is fabulous. So we've got circles, squares, and the kind of banners as well, which are great fun. I love this one here. I can already see it's going to get used a lot. So so I'm very excited to try those out. I've also got a couple of bundles, and one of those I'm going to bring you on Sunday over on Facebook. So if you don't like me over on Facebook, there is a link in the down bar below. Click over to my Facebook page, and there'll be a Facebook Live on Sunday evening about 7:30ish. And I'm going to share a brand new bundle on there. So, shall we get making? Because I've waffled now for 3.5 minutes. We've not made anything yet. So, that's my inspiration. I'm going to put that to one side. I have already got a card base in Fresh Freesia. Loving this colour at the moment, which is ironic because we're heading into autumn and I'm getting all about the spring pastels. Always the way, isn't it? I think we're just having this last nice bit of nice sunny weather before we really hit autumn, and it's just the kind of pastel colours are really making my heart happy, and that tag die. So I'm going to pull out, this is great because there are kind of two-step stamping on here. So I'm going to pull out this stamp, which actually kind of fits with that stamp there-ish. And I'm also going to pull this one, which I just love this stamp, and this one. And they don't fit together perfectly. I don't want them to fit together perfectly, but they do. I'll show you. So I'm going to do some stamping first on our piece of background. So I'm going to take my Fresh Freesia. Should get these on blocks really, shouldn't I? So let's have that one. She says, get it on a block, There we go. Then we need that one on there. That that one on, oh, where's it gone? There it is. There. And then our sentiment. And I've lost my sentiment block. I don't know where it's gone. But I'm just going to pop that on there. So I'm going to use the die cut to kind of work out where I'm going to place this stamp. So ink it up in Fresh Freesia. And then I'm going to stick it, but I'm going to just stamp it, move the die. So put the die cut where I want the die to be. And then move it around. Now I think when I did this initially, the previous card I stamped off. We're going to have something a little bit bolder today. So that's that on there. Very pretty. Then we're going to stamp onto the tag itself. Now that looks a bit of a mess, but it's okay because it's not going to look a mess once we've got everything on properly. So I'm going to take our crumb cake ink this time. I can't remember if I said I was going to use crumb cake or not. This one, the previous one, this one is soft sea foam. I thought, well, let's go for a neutral. I'm going to pop that straight down the middle of the tag, like that. And then, and I might stamp these off. Yeah, stamp these off, I think. I'm just going to stamp them off and then twist them round. And they're not going to stamp exactly over the leaves, but just to give a hint of something. So pretty. Love that. And then she says, I'm just going to bring in a scrap piece of basic white and my Fresh Freesia again for the sentiment. Now the sentiment says, today is a day to remember. It's very sweet. Straight onto that piece of basic white. I'm going to just fussy cut this out. So it's a very, there's no edges on this really. So when I say fussy cut, I am just going to basically snip it. Just like so. And I'm not too worried about it being a bit wonky either. And then I'm just going to quite simply lay this card together. So we've got the piece of basic white onto our card base, like that. Then I'm going to pop this up on dimensionals. And because it's a tag, sometimes I'll go, oh, it's a tag, it needs something in that hole. And sometimes I won't. And this card I didn't initially. And I'm like, oh, should I? But actually I haven't got, I would like to put some white baker's twine or something like that on it. But I haven't got any to hand. So I'm going to leave it. But I think I would probably have a nice bow of a basic white twine if I could. So that there. And then I'm going to pop this on with just a bit of seal adhesive. Keep it nice and simple. Just like so. And that is a very quick and easy card. But can you see they're similar? Oh, I tell you what I didn't do. I didn't do my bit of ink blending. I'm not taking that off to blend it now, but I did ink blend over the top of this one just to make it a bit softer. And I had planned to do that as well, but I'd completely forgotten, but never mind. So we've got ink, this is stamped off, and this is full strength. So you can see the difference, and that taking that little bit of ink off sometimes makes a massive difference to your card. So that is my project for today. Do hit that like button, give me a thumbs up if you've enjoyed this video. Do hit the subscribe button so you don't miss another video from me, and do subscribe to my email newsletter. The link is in the down bar below for that, so that you don't miss my email on Friday where I have an exclusive video or a sneak early bird release of a video that will go live here on Saturday. So I think that's everything for today. Thank you ever so much for joining me, and I'm so sorry I couldn't be with you live last night. But I will be back live on Facebook on Sunday night about 7:30, and then YouTube live again, hopefully at 7:30, maybe 8 o'clock on Wednesday next week. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.